Hi Aquarius, welcome to your June reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for the month of June, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And let's jump right into this reading, see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of June for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the month of June 2022, what's going on for my Aquarians? What do they need to know for the month of June? Messages for Aquarius, please. Show me clearly. We have Tobias of the Waters, number 37. Messages for Aquarius. We also have Gotcha, which is number 64. Okay. So what I'm getting from these two cards, Tobias of the Healing Waters, this is the energy of being able to adjust to changes, and Gotcha is all about unexpected changes that take place. That could sometimes be a bit of a rude awakening, but it's all about dissolving old patterns, old ways of being, living that you have outgrown. So it's kind of like the Tower in a way, and it's almost like it's so bad you don't want to look, but at the same time you kind of look and you're like, oof. But with Tobias of the Healing Waters, this is kind of like a gentle acceptance and gradually just going with the change. So whatever is taking place for you, Aquarius, there could have been some sort of shock or some sort of unexpected occurrence or event or something that happened that you didn't really see coming, and it is forcing you to change, but it doesn't seem like you're resisting the change. It seems like you're going with it and you're trusting it, and you're maintaining flexible to whatever these changes are. And I can respect that. I'm actually glad that this card came out with Gotcha. That's the card. I'm really glad that Tobias of the Healing Waters came out with Gotcha, because Gotcha can be a very just like shocking, like it's like the Tower, but it feels like although it's shocking, you're adjusting well to the change. So I think we're going to jump right in and pull tarot messages and just see what this is talking about, so that there's some sort of sudden shock in the month of June or that you've recently gone through, but you're adjusting to it quite well. Even if it's like a really chaotic situation or really stressful or scary, like you know that you're going to get through it, and you don't seem too concerned with it. You're kind of just like, oh well, or I'm going to figure it out, or it's going to be okay. Like, I'll get through this. It is what it is. That's kind of the energy it feels from you. So, I mean, that's all right, I guess. Messages for Aquarius for the month of June 2022. What's going on for my Aquarians? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We have the Queen of Swords. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. The Empress. Definitely feminine energy coming out. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Messages for Aquarius, the Ten of Cups. Oh, nice. This seems like it's pretty positive. So, Nine of Cups. Messages for Aquarius in the month of June. Emperor reversed. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles. There is something from your past being brought up here. Maybe it was a past situation maybe you like went through an ending or experienced some sort of loss, and sorry about that, there's some distractions taking place right now. Always seems to happen when I'm doing readings, like, okay, wow. So for some, it's like you went through some sort of ending or a loss, and instead of just like resisting it and being like, why, you're like, okay, it sucks, it is what it is though, I'm gonna just surrender to it because it's out of my control, and I'm gonna just keep moving forwards. And you keep moving forwards, and it just seems like things seem to flow for you easier and smoother. It's not like, it's so weird. Some of you are experiencing a change in jobs or change in career. It seems like it's really positive. We have the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So maybe you're giving a rude awakening to someone else. Yeah. Like for some, you went through a lot. So for some, it's like you may have went through some sort of loss, and with that loss actually was giving you an opportunity for something better. Yeah. Underneath that, we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords. It's like you look back at a past experience and you're kind of like grateful, because if it wasn't for that experience, it wouldn't have pushed you on the path that you're on now. So it's like you accepted the situation for what it is, and you just had ultimate trust. Like that's the weird thing. It's like gotcha is like a darker, heavier energy, but all the cards surrounding it tell me that you have ultimate trust. Like Nine of Cups, I trust the flow in life. Ten of Cups, I have all I wish for my relationships. Ace of Pentacles, I'm rewarded for all that I do. I create what I choose naturally with joy with the Empress, and I protect what matters to me. I calmly make the best possible decision. I deserve financial security. I'm sure of my place in the world. Like, it seems like you're in this kind of just trusting, flowing, like whatever's meant to be will be. If you're meant to be in my life, great. If you're meant to leave my life, great. Like I am not resisting. I'm not clinging on. I'm just like going with it. Like, and I have ultimate trust. I have ultimate faith. Like that is the vibe I feel from you in the month of June. Like no matter the circumstance, no matter good, bad, like you're just surrendering. You're just trusting. Like that's really nice. It's a nice kind of flowing, grounding energy. We do have a lot of earth coming through in this reading. Like you are very fucking grounded, Aquarius, and I'm loving that for you. Another thing that I'm picking up on with gotchas, like maybe because this card talks about sudden change, shakeups that are unexpected, sometimes rude awakenings. Maybe it's you giving someone that rude awakening, or you're shaking up someone else. By you like really staying true to you and staying solid, especially with like boundaries and just standing your ground and not tolerating crap from anyone, and you're not afraid to confront anyone who tries to cross you or disrespect you, or you know, treat you with any disrespect or try to control you. Like you have no problem calling someone out or standing up for yourself. And it just, you're in this fearless boss mode, and it's awesome. And you're just, you know your worth and you know your value here. We have the Empress out here, and it's just like, if you don't add value to my life, then please get the hell out. Walk out of the door. All right. Like you're just like not begging anybody to stay. You're not begging anybody for the bare minimum. You really know your worth. You really know your value, and you're not settling for less than what you deserve. And we have the Ace of Pentacles talking about new opportunity. This might be relating to your career, your finances, or something to do with like your tangible physical life in the 3D world here on Earth. So there could be some sort of opportunity for you to go after, and it seems like there's a big reward attached to this, because then we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So it seems like whatever this opportunity is, will clarify what this Ace of Pentacles is. It seems like a big emotional fulfillment. It's some sort of dream. It's some sort of desire. Maybe it's the desire to provide for your family or provide for your loved ones, especially because we do have the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It's like there could be something about you starting a new job or experiencing some sort of change or upgrade, or like leveling up financially, where you could be more independent, but you can also provide for others, or like your family, especially like foundations and home matters. You may have some options too. If this is regarding your career, you might have a few choices to make, or if you are looking or searching for a new job, you might have a lot of options. You're trying to figure out what one's going to be the best suited for you. But again, it's like you're in this very grounded energy where you just know what you want, what you will not put up with, and like you'll just know it when you see it, or like, yeah, you're really trusting yourself. Like, awesome. Like, there's no doubt, there's no fears, there's none of that. Like, you know what you want, you're getting it, and you know what you deserve, and point blank. That's awesome. Like, that's good. I love that for you. And Emperor reversed, I think this is just bringing up someone else's energy. We'll see. We'll clarify that. We'll definitely clarify that. Let me clarify with the Illuminati deck. Okay. So let's see. Queen of Swords. How about the Queen of Swords for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022? Queen of... Whoa! Okay. We have Two of Wands reversed and the King of Swords reversed. You made up your mind. You made up your choice about a situation or about a person. You might not... If you are dealing with like a situation where you had removed someone from your life, you made the right choice. Here's your confirmation for that. You chose not to wait around for someone who, you know, was giving you the bare minimum. Tell me about the Queen of Swords for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022. We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, you know what? You know what? My whole deck is upside down. Alright, so this probably is upright. This... You know what? We'll keep them all reversed. We'll keep it reversed, but I'm flipping my deck. Flipping my deck, because they came out that way, so it is what it is. We have the Five of Cups that came out, okay. Kind of about the Queen of Swords for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022. Queen of Swords for Aquarius, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords for Aquarius, and Six of Cups. Okay. Prince of Swords, Strength, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay, alright, so I'm definitely picking up on this energy here. Yeah, you went through a disappointment. You went through some sort of loss. There was also something that was very, 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 very fucking negative, very draining, very toxic. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn. We do have Capricorn energy out here, as well as Aquarius. And this is bringing up something from your past, Six of Cups. So this is bringing up, referencing something that had already happened to you. I see that you are working on healing from this situation, from this disappointment, from this loss. You're overcoming it. And you're seeing it from a different perspective here. With the Queen of Swords, look at... Oh, sorry, Six of Cups. You can see that there's a person in the distance, like, looking at these two. It's almost like you're looking back at a past situation, looking back at memories with a new outlook, with a new perspective, and you're just like, wow, it's just as clear as day, like, the situation you're not confused about. You're very much certain that you made the right choice on how to handle the situation. I feel like you left something behind, you removed something from your life. The Queen of Swords, the little affirmation says, I protect what matters to me. So you really stood your ground and decided, like, this isn't for me, or you're not for me, this person isn't for me. I'm removing this from my life. I'm standing true to what I deserve, and you just ain't it. I feel like it's with another person, honestly. I'm feeling like this is a connection, some sort of relationship, and you experienced a loss, and there was sadness, and that could explain why you're kind of coming across a little bit more distant, a little bit more colder, or just like you're very much protective over yourself. The Queen of Swords with the Empress, it's like you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you bring to the table, you have a lot to offer, and you have a whole lot of love to give. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Even at the bottom of the Fairy deck, we had the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. This talks about so much love around you, love that you give, like this unconditional love. Like you have a lot of that to give, to spread with the world, but you're very careful of who you give that to, and you would be a fool to just like let anybody try to walk all over you, or take your kindness as a weakness, or try to take advantage of your heart, or, you know, that kind of stuff. So with the Queen of Swords to the Empress, it's like you have a lot to offer, and you are the Empress, and you can be super loving and super giving and nurturing and healing, but you're not going to just let anybody come in and take advantage of your heart, right? Because you've learned from that. Point blank. Okay, lessons have been learned. So, Ace of Pentacles. Let's take a look into the Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius. Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022. Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius, Page of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords. Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, Five of Pentacles coming up. So, yeah, you know what I'm feeling from this, really? That gotcha energy, the energy that was like rude awakening. I think you gave someone a rude awakening. You stood up for yourself. You decided to call someone out on their behavior, on their bullshit. They were trying to get away with some, yeah, High Priestess reverse. Piscean energy, Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Hierophant, for some, this was within a relationship or even marriage, or someone that you had contracts with. Anyways, so for some, you were the rude awakening. You gave someone a rude awakening. It's not that you were going through a rude awakening. It's almost like you like pulled the blinds. Is that the right way? Like, I'm just imagining the imagery I get in my head is like pulling the blinds up and it's just being bright and someone being blinded by the light that you like. You were the one to pull the blinds, and whoever was doing some sneaky shit or trying to get away with some really bad things or toxic things or some sort of bad behavior, it's like you exposed them or called them out on whatever it is that they were doing. And yeah, it's like you were their rude awakening or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, you're fulfilling some sort of like role in that person's life to teach them a lesson if they choose to, right? Their own free will. It's not up to you to decide if they're going to learn it or not, but it's almost like you were part of their destiny to teach them a lesson. And I think you have taught them some sort of lesson here, and that they can't get away with it. Especially the Queen of Swords. She will not let any fucker get away with any mistreatment or wrongdoing. Anyways, let's move to your energy for a second. Let's move back to you. Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Some of you are really investing in your appearance, you know, your health, your confidence, really investing in making yourself feel good on the inside and the outside. And it's awesome. You know, you're feeling really empowered in the month of June, and your confidence is shining. You're radiating your beauty. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I have no other words for it. Clearly, I'm like, it's beautiful. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It's like, I have no other words for this, but it's really, really good. It seems like you're finally getting your confidence back after experiencing some sort of setback or some sort of loss. Like, you are really leveling up and transforming beautifully, and you're not going to let this situation from your past or this person from your past like get the best of you. I see you're really taking back your power. Whoever tried to steal from you or tried to take from you or tried to take advantage of you in any way, shape, or form, they're now facing the consequences. They're now suffering from their own actions. I don't think you're talking to them. I don't think you're communicating to them. Page of Cups reverse, blocked. I think you blocked them off. You've gotten clarity on the situation as well with the High Priestess coming out reverse. This is also about illumination, and also how I was mentioning that you were giving them a rude wake-up call, or like exposing or confronting this person, and like they thought they could have gotten away with it, but they didn't. Another thing that I'm picking up on with the cards at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and King of Wands. You were contemplating, like, how do I handle this situation? What's the best way I can handle this situation? There's, like, a lot of contemplating of, like, your next action and going back and forth and kind of being like, do I just leave this behind? Do I say something? Do I confront this? Do I just let this go? There's, like, a lot of, like, this back and forth. But I feel like you called someone out on their shit. For some, with that King of Swords reverse that came out earlier, sometimes that can reference like a liar or even a narcissist. Like, I'm just saying, like, some of y'all were dealing with someone who was really messed up. Anyways, I think you were confronting someone, or you had confronted someone, or basically, again, someone's going through a rude awakening, and it's not you. Someone that you had like a bad experience with, they're going through it, but it's only fair. They sleep in the bed that they made for themselves, and I can't help but feel like you're the person like making them look themselves in the mirror. It's like you are grabbing this person by the shoulder, like, look at what you've done. Like, so dramatic, but you know, meanwhile, you on the other side, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, you're just trusting the flow. You feel like finally there's some sort of balance taking place, and you're on the upswing and you're being rewarded for your efforts. So it's just like you're a winner here in this situation, and you can leave this crap in the past. Let's take a look into the 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups for Aquarius in the month of June 2022. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of June 2022. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups for Aquarius in June 2022. Show me clearly. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups for Aquarius in June. 4 of Cups reversed. You change your mindset. You realize that's like where it all stemmed from. Your perspective. 2 of Cups as well. Hierophant coming out reversed. Some of you all went through a divorce, Temperance reversed, and the Page of Swords, Strength, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 3 of Swords at the bottom. Wow, lots of like ace energy, new energy coming in. So your perspective has changed. So for some, it's like you're dealing with like a divorce or separation, or this is bringing up some sort of relationship. For some, this was like a commitment or like full-on romantic relationship, but not so much anymore. I see that you're moving away from this. Temperance reverse coming out, indicating that there was some sort of imbalance in this relationship, or the energy that was unrequited, or like, again, you were strung along, giving breadcrumbs, the bare minimum, begging for just a bunch of crap. Anyways, we do have Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy coming through in the zodiac signs. But so this is clarifying the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. It's like you're free. I feel like some of you have gone through a divorce, or you're in the middle of like separation, and you're feeling much better. You're feeling freer. You're feeling like you're no longer tied to this person any longer. And like you see it exactly as it is. You're no longer feeling confused or focusing on what was lost. You're focusing on what was gained. You're like, your perspective about the situation, you just seem to have like an optimistic perspective about how things have happened. And if you're not really in that energy right now in the month of June, as the month continues on, the days pass by, you know, your perspective on the situation is going to start to change. You're going to realize some things that you didn't see before as you reflect, as you look back, and as you are also investing in yourself and your money, and you're getting your confidence back. You're going to start to realize like, I am better off without this crap in my life, and that I deserve much better than this. Like, you're just coming to these realizations about the situation, realizing like, I am so much better off, like seeing things from a whole new understanding. Even with the Page of Swords, it's like you see the situation much differently than like a while ago. It's required a lot of strength for you to overcome. It's also required you a lot of strength to remove this from your life, for you to cut this out of your life, and to even be honest with yourself. Maybe it took a lot for you to accept the situation. Maybe it was really hard for you to understand. But now in June, like, it's all unfolding, it's all making sense here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands to the 3 of Swords. So yeah, it's like 3 of Swords and even the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords underneath that. Like, this situation really put you through the ringer. It really hurt, really, like, you could have experienced a really bad betrayal. Anyways, we don't need to keep harping on all that crappy shit, because, I mean, you don't need someone telling you what you already went through. But the positive news is underneath that, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me, like, you're moving away from all this hard, yucky energy. You're moving away from the hardship, Aquarius. You're moving away from the hardship, and you're moving into a time where things are just going to feel much more happier, more freer, more abundant, especially financially. If you've been kind of like struggling financially, you are going to be well off for yourself, and you're getting back your independence, and you're getting back your confidence. And yeah, it is requiring your strength. It is requiring you to not give up, to not quit, to not lose hope. And sometimes at times it's hard, you know, it's hard with this crazy, hard, tough life that we live in, but you are really supported, and you have like this fire within you to keep going and to use this situation as like motivation to change your life around, and like to not go back. Like, you're moving forwards. You ain't going back. You're moving forwards with your life, and you're never going to go through this again. And so again, it's just like your mentality, the mentality you have through such hard shit. Like, you are like a warrior. Not to laugh or anything, but like, wow, like that takes immense strength, and you should be proud of yourself for how far you've come. I do have to wrap this up. I don't have time to clarify anymore. I'm so sorry. But like, you're realizing that a lot of these things that happened to you, or that someone did to you, that was out of your control. You couldn't have changed the outcome. You couldn't have forced them to do things differently. They made their bed. They sleep in it. You did the right thing. And I just see like you're moving forward. You're getting back your balance. You're getting back your strength. You're getting back your confidence. You're sure of yourself. And you're not having any doubts with like the decisions that you made. There's not even a moment where you feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I made a wrong choice. Like, I'm not picking that up at all. Throughout this entire reading, it's like you are just certain, like, I made the right choice, and this person's gonna regret what they did to me, but it's gonna be too late. And like, you know, it's always that case. It's always that case, especially in like relationships, right? When you have that coming out, it's just like whoever messed you up or did you wrong, they'll regret it. But as for you, you are well off, and you're really aware, like, it's their loss, not yours. And yeah, it just feels like you're free. It feels like you're free. It feels like you've accepted the situation. It feels like you're just moving forward, moving on. My words are kind of like mush together, mumbo jumbo. So bear with me. But yeah, just, that's your reading. I don't have anything else to say to this. I don't have anything else to add to this. That's what I meant to say. So I guess we'll leave it there. But yeah, it's like you're just taking back your power, and you're coming into a life of just abundance and good fortune, and you're leaving all the hardship, all the crap, all the wrongdoing, and all that toxicity, all that yuckiness. You're leaving that in the past. You're not keeping that with you moving forward. You're like letting that go. You're like, I'm welcoming my new life and happiness and joy. And again, it's like your perspective that's shifting everything. It's so good. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope that you found this helpful and insightful, and that you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that is in the description down below. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.